I would now like to extend a warm welcome to our next speaker, Chad Dotson, the 10th Director of the Virginia Department of Corrections. As a retired judge who more recently served as chair of the Virginia Parole Board, Director Dotson brings more than 20 years of success in the private and public sectors to his current role. In addition to his service as chair of the Parole Board, he served as chief judge of the 30th Judicial Circuit. He also served on Virginia's General District Court bench as a Special Assistant United States Attorney for the Western District of Virginia and was elected Commonwealth's Attorney for the Wise County and the City of Norton. Before that, he served as a law professor and dean of students at the Appalachian School of Law. And in his spare time, Director Dotson has become a well-recognized baseball writer who specializes in the Cincinnati Reds. So I will welcome him up and thank you again. And again, in order to keep us on time, please feel free to enjoy your lunch during the program. Thank you.
No, I will not be taking any questions about Pete Rose. So thank you so much for letting me be here today and for that warm welcome. You know, you hear that kind introduction, and I really appreciate that, the different positions I've had. I'm very honored today to be the director of the Virginia Department of Corrections. I hear all those other places, and I'm reminded of what my wife says to me occasionally: can't you keep a job? Stick with one. So I come to the Virginia Department of Corrections from a little bit of a non-traditional path, I guess. But my hope is, and I believe it's given me a little bit of a different viewpoint on the issues that we're facing in the Department of Corrections. I think back to my years as a circuit court judge. I presided for more than a decade over our court's drug court, recovery court. And as I was thinking about what to say this morning, this one incident sort of came to mind. We had a young lady that was a participant in our drug court. And she had 3 children. She was really, really working hard, exceptionally hard. I remember the day that she had finally got a job. She got a job at McDonald's, and she was so proud of her job. And we were proud of her, and we celebrated her successes. But then shortly afterwards, a few weeks later, we got notice from her manager there at the job that she'd been showing up late. And I thought, that's strange, because she's working as hard as she can work. And what we found out was, my court was in Wise County, far southwest Virginia. If you know anything about Wise County, she lived in Big Stone Gap, Virginia. But her job was in the town of Wise, the McDonald's in the town of Wise. And that's a 20-minute drive. And she was walking back and forth. Didn't tell me. And so that anecdote sort of highlighted to me what we all know, which is how much of a difference in success having that driver's license can be. So we redoubled our efforts to try to get her. She had a bunch of court fines, right, that she couldn't get paid off. So we got her a permit, and we're friends on Facebook to this day. She's still very successful. She's working as a peer recovery specialist. She's no longer at McDonald's. But it sort of highlighted for me that driving's not just about convenience. It's a necessity to work, to provide for a family, to have a fair shot at a better life. And so today I'm proud to be here to recognize this organization, the people that are making that reality possible. It's an honor to be here, to stand here among so many dedicated individuals, supporters, advocates, partners who are committed to those second chances. Drive to Work and its community allies exemplify the spirit of restoration that is vital to building a safer, stronger, a more inclusive Virginia. And I'm proud to be part of this work. As director of the Virginia Department of Corrections, I always say reentry is what we do. Okay, we have gates and we have keys and we have locks, but really everything we do at the Department of Corrections is about reentry. But our mission is not just about managing those correctional facilities, those prisons. It's about changing lives. It's about creating a pathway for those who are ready for a fresh start. Drive to Work plays a pivotal role in that transformation. Without the ability to drive, individuals face almost insurmountable obstacles. You all know this. Securing a job, maintaining stable housing. A driver's license is not just a piece of plastic. It's a symbol of freedom, a symbol of responsibility, a symbol of the ability to participate fully in society, which is what we want in those that are reentering society from our facilities. I'm very proud to work for Governor Glenn Youngkin and his recent executive order, Stand Tall, Stay Strong, Succeed Together, has put a renewed focus and a renewed highlight on reentry success as part of a way to create a safer Commonwealth. Now, at the Virginia Department of Corrections, if you know anything about us, you know we like talking about our recidivism numbers. The recidivism number, we're first or second in the country for the last, 100 years or something. But it's not just about reentry as a way to reduce recidivism. It's about increasing opportunities, increasing opportunities for success, equipping returning citizens with the tools they need to rebuild their lives, to reconnect with their communities. That's how you get real reentry success. And as part of the governor's executive order, what we've done is try to look at exactly what we're doing with success and dial down into it. We found our probation officers have identified a number of what we call success factors. If we can get it right, if an individual that's come back into society can get it right on these success factors, they stand a better chance of being successful overall. And they're mostly the things you would expect, right? Employment, housing, mental health treatment if necessary, substance abuse treatment if necessary, things like that. And I'm proud to say that Drive to Work is perfectly aligned with this renewed mission, as this organization's worked, and those in this room have worked tirelessly to remove barriers and to create pathways to success. Not an easy task, as you know. Think of all the obstacles that are in the way: financial, legal, often other deeply personal obstacles to be able to get that license. But Drive to Work has demonstrated time and again that those obstacles, even the most challenging ones, can be navigated. It's what our probation officers know all too well and have known for many years. So employment, that's the big one to me, obviously. If we can help someone get employed, they stand a lot better chance of being successful long term. And I appreciate how much Drive to Work is helping us with employment. The challenges related to finding and keeping a job, if you don't have a license, seem almost insurmountable to many people. And as I said, I come from far southwest Virginia, where those in economically disadvantaged communities often feel that impact the most. Drive to Work has stepped up to help address these disparities, become a crucial partner in our shared vision. And I appreciate how much this organization works to ensure that every Virginian, regardless of past mistakes, has a chance to stand tall, stay strong, and succeed together with all of us. I want to briefly tell you a story. One of our superstar probation officers received a letter from someone that she had been supervising. This happened just in the last couple of months. So, in addition to our prisons, we operate 43 probation and parole districts. We have incredible probation officers that supervise more than 60,000 individuals on probation. So I'm going to read you a couple of excerpts from this handwritten letter that our probation officer received from someone she had been supervising. And here's what this gentleman said: 14 years of confinement, a lifetime of struggles, and a single day of liberation. November 9, 2022 marked the beginning of a new chapter in my life. As I stepped out of the prison gates, I knew the road ahead would be long and arduous, but I was ready to face it head on. My journey began with a simple yet significant step, obtaining my learner's permit on my first day of freedom. This small victory ignited a fire within me, fueling my desire to rebuild and restart. Within 2 weeks, I secured employment. 60 days later, I earned my full driver's license, further solidifying my independence. I pressed on. I established a business. I applied to restore my rights, which were graciously granted by Governor Youngkin and Secretary of the Commonwealth Kelly G. In May of this year, I embarked on a new challenge, obtaining my CDL Class A permit. I passed the test, earned my hard card Class A license in just 3 weeks. The achievement marked a significant turning point as I secured employment with Western Express. Today, I stand as a living embodiment of redemption and truth. My story serves as a beacon of hope for those struggling to find their way, a reminder that no matter how dark the past may seem, the future holds endless possibilities. I appreciate your time and effort. Thank you for being willing to help an individual like me. And I hear that, and what I hear is it all started with what? A driver's license. Driver's license and the desire to succeed has allowed this individual to reach heights that he never dreamed before. And he's continuing to work on that. So to that I say, what you do matters. It really matters. What we do at the Virginia Department of Corrections in our reentry efforts, from the programming and education that we provide inside our facilities to the supervision, the assistance, sometimes the hand-holding that our probation officers have to do. We do all that, but it's not a matter of policy. I think of it more as a promise that Virginia will be a place where second chances are real, where redemption is possible, where everyone has the opportunity to contribute to our shared prosperity. Virginia has to be that place. And it's organizations like Drive to Work that transform that promise into reality. By helping people regain their driving privileges, they're not just helping them to drive to work, they're helping them drive toward a future of hope, stability, and success. What an important role, what an important job. So today I want to thank each of you, the lawyers and the volunteers and the community partners and the advocates and the supporters. Thank you. Thank you for making this work possible. Your dedication to this cause makes Virginia stronger. It makes Virginia safer. So let's continue this important work. Let's ensure that every Virginian who has paid their debt to society can have the opportunity for a fresh start, for a job, for a home, for a life that they and their family can be proud of. Because when we uplift those who have fallen, we strengthen our communities and we create a safer, more hopeful Commonwealth for all of us. And that's why we're here. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be here with you today. Thank you for the work you're doing. Let's see, I'll go this way.